The beginning of the fight, how the civil rights movement was born. Freedom was declared, but not delivered. After the American Civil War, slavery ended, but equality did not begin. In the United States, a new system quietly took its place: segregation. Laws that separated people by race, not just socially, but legally. Black Americans were free on paper, but restricted in reality. They couldn't vote freely, they couldn't live where they wanted, they couldn't access equal opportunities. It was a different kind of control, less visible, but just as powerful. For decades, many stayed silent, not because they accepted it, but because the cost of speaking out was too high. Then, slowly, that silence began to break. Organizations like the NAACP began challenging injustice in courts, step by step, case by case. Then came a moment that shook the nation. In 1955, a woman refused to give up her seat on a bus. Her name was Rosa Parks. It seemed small, but it was powerful. Her arrest sparked the Montgomery bus boycott. For over a year, Black citizens refused to use public buses. They walked, carpooled, endured pressure, but they did not give in. And eventually, they won. Segregation on buses was ruled unconstitutional. It was proof that resistance could work. And then a new leader emerged, Martin Luther King Jr. He didn't call for violence. He called for unity, for peaceful protest, for moral pressure. His words spread across the nation, and people listened. Protests grew. Marches filled the streets. Voices that had been silent for generations became impossible to ignore. But the response was not peaceful. Many activists were attacked, arrested, threatened, because change always meets resistance. But this time, the movement did not stop. The beginning of the civil rights movement was not a single event. It was a spark, a series of moments that turned fear into action, silence into voice, and injustice into a fight. Because freedom is not given, it is demanded.